Hello there. Hello, everybody. We're just about to get started. As you can see there, the screen is up, ready for what DJI is going to bring us. Links in the chat if you want to get on and react with me as well. You'll just sit back and wait and see what brings us. There's already several waiting in the DJI stream, so let's see what happens. Hello, Charles. Okay. There's moderator there for you. So let's sit back and relax and watch what the DJI has to offer us. So if anybody wants to make any comments about what you think it's going to be. There we go, Joe. Anyway, add to stream.
Hey, good morning, Don.
How's it going there?
How you doing, my friend?
All right, yourself?
Oh man, getting the day going.
Yeah.
Got the kids off to school and back to the house and decide what I'm going to do today.
Yeah, well, it's 11 p.m. here, so my day is pretty much just ending, and I saw that DJI was going to do a release, so I thought, oh, bugger it, let's get on and just tell people about what the possibilities are.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, we got. I'm just going to say hello to a few people. We've got Charles Hatmaker, Trevor Fuss, Philip Milburn. TJ was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but yeah, let's see what it brings us. We've got a couple of minutes before it starts, so let's wait with bated breath as we wait for their premiere. So here we go. We've got another one in the chat. I'll be droned. I believe that's Dano. I try to remember all the names of the other people. Sometimes I do get it wrong.
I'm trying to do the same. I'm trying to learn them all.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. You got your name. You got your name there.
Yeah, mine's easy.
Mark Sullivan. Sully, that's another easy one to remember. So
certainly.
Definitely. So come on, let's get the show on the road, DJI. You're running. It says there 10:59. It's 10:59 p.m. my time. So
9 p.m. Eastern, or excuse me, 9 a.m. Eastern. Looks like it's starting now. Yeah, it's 8 a.m. Central time.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's see what's happening. And we're doing a nice little entree. So let's see. Yep, I was right. It is Dano. TJ. Brian, hello there. Anybody else want to make any comments on what this product is either going to be or how it's going to pan out? Hey, Christy, hello. It's all happening here. Here we go. Oh, come on. Jesus. 10. 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go. Let's get ready to rumble.
Oh,
Yes.
another OM6 or what?
No, OM6, if the first 5 weren't good enough. We've got the 6 now. Oh, great. OM6. Here we go. It's all happening.
I have the OM3 and it's great, but I never use it.
Yeah. Yeah. You've got a mobile gimbal, and then you've got an action camera.
Right.
I just don't know where it fits. Do you have both of them, or do you have?
Well, I got the Osmo Mobile 3 before before I ever had an action camera, so I was like, well, that's a good option. $150, I can throw my really good phone on it and get some good video. Well, then I graduated to an action camera and graduated to a gimbal for that action camera, so I never use my OM3 anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, I can understand either. I don't know, but I can understand the gimbal. I can understand, but why not just put the camera on the gimbal?
Well, that's the market for it. These phones are so good now that exactly. Because you're not buying a camera at that point. You're just buying a gimbal, and the OM3, like I said, was 150 with the combo with the case and the tripod. So it's not a bad price for to get good stabilized video, but that's if you use your phone a lot.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
looks like it's got all the features on there as well. It's got a nice light and everything else. So
was there a little light on it? I didn't see that.
Yeah, it looked like it had a light on it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good little added feature.
Yeah.
Have to put a secondary light on it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, stop sharing that. And
I'd have rather it been a drone.
Yeah. Mini 4, Phantom 5, Air 3.
Air 3. Yeah. Yep. Mavic 3 Classic is
that's coming
talked
out.
about.
I believe it's coming out next Tuesday.
What's that?
It could be the Mavic 3 Classic.
Okay, there's another release Tuesday.
They've got another release. So
okay, yeah, could be.
Yeah, time to get on and have another release show.
Yeah, DJI pumping out products, man.
Oh yeah, I think there's a big scope for these things now. So
yeah,
hopefully they can get them going a little bit more. I believe it is. Trevor seems to be saying it's the Mavic 3 Enterprise. So here's hoping that it's something for everybody.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, could be.
I hope that's the case.
Sure.
Yeah, no worries. Mark.
What do you fly, Dom?
Mavic. Mini 2.
Mini 2?
Yeah.
Great drone. Buddy of mine has one.
Yesterday, but I'm still trying to edit all the footage.
Yeah. Buddy of mine here has one, and he crashed it the other day. Hit a lightning rod on top of a house. He was doing a roof inspection, and he hit a lightning rod, and he's got bad luck with drones. He had an old Mantis Q years ago. He put that in the lake. Then he got a Phantom 4 Pro, put that in the lake. Then he got a Mavic Pro 1, put that in the lake, and now he crashed his Mini 3 on a roof. Or Mini 2, excuse me, Mini 2.
Question in the chat from Brian P says, hey boys, can we mention other drones too? I need advice on app support for another.
I don't know much about others other than DJI, but
I've never used any other drone but DJI myself.
I went from $50 to $150 toys.
Yeah.
To DJI.
The first one I got was the Mavic Mini, so
yeah.
I did fly RC planes when I was really young.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like 35, 40 years ago, and then I just decided to do other things. Hey, Barkley.
Hey, Barkley.
Hey,
I'm not in the
Barkley.
chat, so I can't see it. But hello, Barkley.
Yeah, Barkley's in the chat. Did a great video with Ken Heron.
Saw that.
I watched earlier. As usual, the star of the show.
Most definitely.
Yeah, just watched a couple of videos. Had nothing to do because we had the public holiday for the Queen's morning today. So basically, what I did was I just lovely spring day and decided to get out and about, but every place that I went to was just full of people, so I couldn't let it rip, unfortunately. So it's harder to do. Brian P says the Zero Explorer. Have you tried to contact the actual manufacturer or look it up on Google? That'd be my first thing. Other than that, there must be some sort of customer support for the actual product itself.
Which manufacturer was that? Zero?
Yeah, ZIRO. I'd pronounce that zero.
ZIRO?
Yeah, sorry, XIRO.
XIRO. That's probably zero.
Well, that's how I'd pronounce it. Yeah.
But I don't know the brand, so I can't comment.
Maybe someone else. Oh, okay. Sadly, I'm at a dead end as well. I've never really, as I said, I've never really done anything more than DJI.
Yeah, I think I've seen the name, but just never done much research on it to know much about it. I was doing some tile work a couple weeks ago, and the kid there had a couple. He had a little. It looked like a fan. It would look like a replica of a Phantom, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a toy, but he said he also had a really good one, and I was like, "Oh, what's your really good one?" And it was EXO.
Yeah.
It was the EXO.
And we all know about EXO drones.
And I said, "Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, that's a pretty good one." He's like, "Do you have any?" I said, "Yeah, I have an Air 2S and a DJI FPV drone." And he was like, "Whoa, those are both badass."
Yeah. Morning, Mike. Yeah, Mike's in the chat, so morning to Mike.
Morning, Mike.
Yeah, a couple of videos. I did really enjoy the. I don't know if you was able to watch the drone therapy with Bill Thomas.
Okay.
If you haven't watched it, I would say go and watch it. It was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, because they were doing drone humor.
Oh, okay.
And it did squirrel into just really bad and edgy dad jokes. But nonetheless, it was absolutely hilarious.
That was on which channel?
Drone Therapy, Coast
Drone
to Coast
Therapy.
Drone, Bill Thomas.
Okay. I'll check it out for sure.
That certainly brightened. That was my morning, which it works out to be your Wednesday night. Wednesday night.
Today, yeah, it's Thursday morning now, 8 a.m.
Okay, so Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Okay. Trevor seems to have tried something, so that's good. Oh, okay. That's good to see, Brian. My north side is north side of Melbourne, Australia. So that's how I picked the name. So okay, yeah. So the other thing I watched, I don't know if you know Tim Jackson, is another one of the great Rowdy Bunch creators. He's into drones. He's into various other things, but I caught on to him by watching various other streams, and he had original Dobo Ken Dono on there.
Cool.
So that was great.
Yeah.
Watching.
I love Ken. He's a great dude.
Yeah. is one of my
He's
favorites.
original, like his name says. He is original, but man,
Yeah, well, he's one of my favorites.
he's legit, man.
I
He's
started when I started watching YouTube before I even started this channel.
yeah,
I just sort of like started watching and typed in, anything to do with drones, and
sure.
the two Kens came up, as in Ken Heron and
Yep.
Ken
Dono.
Dono, and
Yeah,
they were the first two I started watching, and I'm going, yeah, they really their personality really resonates.
yep. Entertaining, very much so. Yeah, Ken
Resonates
Heron was the
with
one
me, and then
I stumbled across
watching,
Ken Heron first. Yeah.
yeah, and then started watching the Heron stream
Uh-huh.
just on replay, and then started watching it live, and kept seeing all the names in the chat, and kept
Here we
checking
are.
their channels out, and then it all started from there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, it's fun.
one stream leads to another, and it probably
Yeah,
watch about.
same. I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch mostly just YouTube now,
I just watch pretty much YouTube now.
That's it. I can watch what I want when I want, and when there's a live that pops on, you can join real quick. And
especially when you go down that rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just got my personal account, which I just watch various comedians and other conspiracy documentaries and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, but then I started this channel and started watching various streams, and some come, some go. But
sure.
the two main ones that I really, really do enjoy. Yeah.
They're both. Those are both entertaining.
They're really the two main ones I enjoy. And then
there's so many more that have come along.
And the ones that have come up recently are the ones that I really.
Yep, we got Tammy Jean tonight.
Yeah. Well, that'll be my morning.
Yeah. You're tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it'll work out if she goes on at the same time as Ken does. That'll be
Ken's on rerun tonight, isn't he?
Yeah. And I think she said she might get on a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I think they've been trying to go on earlier when Ken's on reruns. Yeah. And actually, the last couple rerun weeks, there's been nothing upload. It hasn't even been a rerun.
Then that's a big chance, because I'm going to do another live in the morning, my morning, your night, and do it at 8 a.m. Under the time, I've put up a schedule under the name of the week before, the week after.
Yeah, there you go.
And see how I go every 2 weeks.
And so it's 11:15 there now. So it's 11. It's a 15-hour difference.
Yeah. So it'll roughly work out at around. What did I work it out as? 6 p.m. Eastern.
Gotcha. You said 8 a.m. your time?
Yeah, 8 a.m. It's usually the hour before with Brant Ariel's Gary Foster.
Yeah.
I thought I'd see if I can push myself into that time slot every second week. So so that people don't miss out. Because with Ken Heron going every second week, there's a bit of a hole in there, and we need a little bit of humour and a bit of jocularity to
certainly
get through the night or the day, depending on where you are, because we're all broken up into various time zones.
Oh yeah,
and I do think it's funny, because I was. I can't remember when it was. I reckon it would have been Adrian Mateo's stream. There was the guy 808 State. I don't know if you know him.
I know. I know he's good friends with Ken Dono. I know they're tight.
The Hawaiian dude.
Yep.
And I didn't know anything about him, and then I sort of saw him there and watched, and went, okay. I really enjoy how friendly and passionate he is about it.
Yes.
And then when he said he's He's on. I think he said he was on the Big Island,
Mm-hmm.
and I looked it up, and there's a 20-hour time difference between me and him.
Oh,
And I
wow.
went, what?
20-hour time difference. That's crazy.
20-hour time difference.
Wow.
So, it's what it'd be 24 hours back plus 4 hours.
Uh-huh.
But the only thing about it with me is, because I'm in almost the last time zone, the only person that is ahead of me in time is the legendary Bruce Simpson of XJet, because he's in New Zealand. So he's 2 hours in front of me. So when I'm on a stream, I'm generally the one with the latest time, unless Bruce gets on.
Yeah.
And he trumps me by 2 hours.
Yeah.
And he's another creator that I.
And that's really XJet, and he's in New Zealand.
Yeah, he's in New Zealand.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I see the name all the time. I'll have to check it out. I'd love to visit New Zealand.
He's an absolute legend.
I would love to fly a drone around New Zealand. That's got to be beautiful there.
Yeah. If you've never been, do yourself a favor.
I would love to go. I'm going to Costa Rica in beginning of November, so I'm looking forward to that. But
okay.
Yeah, I would love to get over to Australia, New Zealand. My dad took a cruise over there years ago, about 10, 14, 13 years ago, from Los Angeles out of on a boat over to I think Tahiti, or I'm sorry, maybe they flew out of Los Angeles to Tahiti, got on a boat in Tahiti.
Yeah.
If my geography's right. Yeah. And then went over
to the north. Sorry. Northeast.
So okay, yeah. So I think it was Tahiti and then New Zealand and then Australia. Would that make sense? Would it be that order?
Yeah. It'd probably be more likely the east coast of Australia.
I believe that, yeah.
My zone, because I'm on the east coast.
That's Sydney, right?
Sydney's on the east coast, but they're the next state up. That's about 1,000 kilometers away from me.
I think that's where they went, because I remember seeing, again, this has been a decade and a half ago, but I remember seeing pictures of Sydney Opera House and all that. So I'm pretty sure, I think they were at Sydney.
Yeah, and Australia's a lot. To give you just a quick geography lesson, Australia's a lot more than just the Sydney Opera House.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that. Yeah, there's actually a replica of the Sydney Opera House in my hometown of Kansas City, Missouri. They have a music hall there, and it's a replica of the Sydney Opera House. Pretty neat.
Well, tomorrow my time, which is the Friday, we have a public holiday because we have our AFL Grand Final the following day.
Okay.
And the AFL Grand Final is like your Super Bowl. So.
Okay, gotcha.
And the MCG is where the game is played. It's the Melbourne Cricket Ground. There'll be 100,000 people there. So,
nice.
And it basically, the day before they have a parade with the two teams, and everybody gets involved. And the following day, it starts at 7 a.m. with the traditional grand final breakfast. They go through all the festivities, and the game starts at 2:30.
Wow!
So, having actually been to one of these, it can be a pretty long day.
Oh, you bet.
Actually, I was there 7 years ago, and we started at 7 a.m. By the time I got home, it was 9:30.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
It's a long day.
Because that whole precinct, you've got the MCG, and then you've got the area around it and all the surrounding gardens. There are people there that they used to have tailgate parties there, but they don't like doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then once you go past that, there's always I believe there'd be a TFR there, because I reckon everybody these days would want to rip one out.
Absolutely.
I'd certainly love to. Because the last 2 years, what happens is it's not like the NFL where they change the Super Bowl each year.
Mm-hmm.
It's been at the MCG for since 1897. And
wow.
they moved it once or twice because of the war, and then because of COVID, they moved it to another state. The last 2 grand finals went played at another state, so it's back at the MCG this year. And watching last year's and the year before's, you could once you watch the telecast, it couldn't have been a TV helicopter. It had to be a drone.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to bring it back to the drone talk. When I watch it, I'm going, it can't be the way it moves. You know how you see where it comes in and does that sort of curl like that.
Uh-huh.
And then the other one is it goes up, and then you see it go like that. Helicopters can't do that.
Right.
So I'm watching it and I'm going, because in the lead up they have the playoffs, or hello Marcel. We have the finals. You call them playoffs, but in that, some of the games you'll see aerial shots, and I'm going, you're kidding me. A helicopter can't do that.
Right. Yeah.
So it's obviously something a little bit bigger than that. So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some friends that are into big boating events, poker runs, things like that, and they used to, back in the day, they used to hire a freaking helicopter and a cameraman to fly over and get good shots of it. And I've done the last couple years, I've filmed it for them, and they're like, well, that's way better. That's way better, way easier, way cheaper. So yeah, you can really get some good shots with these things, man.
Yeah. And knowing the MCG, because I've been to, they play 22 weeks in the season, and then they have a 4-week finals and then a grand final. So I've been to the MCG, I think 14 or 15 times this year.
Nice.
And I'm thinking, every time I've gone there during this year, I'm thinking, if they wanted some really good footage, they should get Max on the job.
There you go.
Because he's the king of kings when it comes to aerial.
He's the man for the job.
He's the man for the job. He would make the MCG look special.
Yeah. Certainly.
Yeah, because there's not enough footage. There's not enough of these fly-throughs in Australian terms, and that's what frustrates me, and that's what really made me build this channel, to show people around Melbourne, to give them that feel that it's better than all the news reels. Max is in the chat. Hey, Max.
Is Max in here? Great. What's up, Max?
What's up, Max? He's the king of kings.
Hashtag Maxi Crack.
Yeah. But yeah, there's really not enough great footage, because all you might have seen on the news about Melbourne and the lockdowns and that sort of thing. I want to paint Melbourne as one of the great cities of the world.
Yeah.
And going with the any drone, just getting it out there and showing how beautiful the Docklands is. because you've got Melbourne in the middle, and then you've got the Docklands around it.
Yeah.
And we've also got another sporting stadium, which is now called Marvel Stadium, and it's sponsored by Marvel Comics. So
cool.
You got to get the brand activation in there,
Definitely,
as you can. But yeah, that's almost inside the CBD, and it's not as big as the MCG, but it's got the folding roof.
Cool.
Certainly that, and when you look over Marvel Stadium, you see what's called Victoria Harbour, and it's got a marina there. And believe me, I'm not confident enough to let it rip in there, but believe me, it would be an absolute beauty to get to go along Victoria Harbour and all the way back to Waterfront City and do all of that, and then come up over. You
say you fly a Mini too, man. It'll make it.
I know it will, but I'm just a little bit anxious.
I get it. I get it, man.
But yeah,
it's nerve-wracking over water.
It would be one hell of a. Yes, Warren. I'll be getting rid of them pretty soon. You're just talking about the heavy coats and jackets. So yeah, as I said, spring sprung today, and we can start hitting some. I'll say it in Celsius. I don't know. You do your own conversions. We hit 20 today, which is probably 70-ish.
That's about right. Yep.
70-ish.
Yep.
And it drops back to the 19s and 18s, but we'll start moving up again. And I'll be the one getting on these streams and whinging about the hundreds, 105, 110. We've been to 115 before.
Wow.
And that was a shit show.
Well, it's the last 2 days here has been 101 and 97. I'm in Houston, Texas, and last 2 days have been rough.
I've been to Houston, Texas, actually.
Yeah, it's hot.
35, about 35 years ago.
Yeah, I was 8. I wasn't here. I was still in Missouri.
I was probably 14 when I went.
Yeah.
14 to 15. Yeah, my brother, who's 15 years older than me, worked as a commuter pilot.
Oh, cool.
In Oklahoma and Texas.
Nice.
So it was a very enjoyable place.
Yeah.
And everybody was nice and friendly.
You talking about Houston?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Houston, Dallas.
Dallas area. Yeah, they call it the Friendship State, but
yeah,
it's not that way anymore.
Yeah, I know. Life has changed, unfortunately.
Yeah. There's still friendly people here. I don't want to give it a bad rap, but
yeah, well, it's the same here. I don't want to give Melbourne a bad rap because there's been too much on social media giving Melbourne a bad rap, and I'm here trying to
change that.
Yeah, trying to change that and say yes, Melbourne is marvelous.
Can't wait to visit one day.
Yeah.
I'll definitely hook you up.
You're all welcome.
Dom, I'm going to jump off here, man. It's good chatting with you.
We've just gone. I was going to only be on for 30 minutes, but we've gone over. So, okay. Well, I'll say good night and then say my good nights, and then I'll be up again at my morning or 6 p.m. Eastern for another slice of jocularity and a bit of humour. So we'll see
Sounds
you
good,
all
man.
then. Okay. Bye-bye.
Take care, buddy. Bye, everybody in the chat.
Yeah, bye. Okay, then. Good night. It was good getting on talking about the DJI OM6. We were all also talking about the AFL Grand Final and the public holiday we will be having tomorrow. Well, tomorrow my time. And yep, so we'll leave it there. And if anybody's out and about and wants to join me tomorrow my time or later tonight your time, we'll see you then. Good night.